Welcome mates, I'm BloodThirstyLord, Banco Lordy, and we're back once again for another Predator Hunter Grounds video. And within this video, we'll be giving our first look on our character, the OWLF operative, with this build right over here, using the new plasma rifle prototype, and also the PDL secondary weapon, which is like motion detectors for the fire team to use against the Predator. A very interesting build, a very interesting character. We'll go through all the complexities of what the character is, and also highlight some gameplay of us utilizing this build right here on screen in action. Should be a fun one. But before we do get into this video, there's only a small percentage of mates that watch the videos that aren't actually subscribed. Leave a like to show support, click the subscribe button to keep up to date, press that join button to become a member of the channel. So without further ado, let's get straight into this. So the class for today is on the fire team. It was one of the new free characters in the free update, being the OWLF operative. Those are the stats right now on screen. Health 2 out of 4, stamina 4 out of 4, movement speed 3 out of 4, and gear maxed out. His abilities are thermal suit and also Yautja damage resistance. So he takes less damage from the Yautja and also has a thermal suit to make him pretty much completely invisible from the enemy, aka the Predator. So that's pretty cool to see. He's somewhat detectable in the thermal suit. He's not completely irrelevant, but he doesn't need to actually mud up as much because of that. So that's really good. The new weapons that came out with the update also are the plasma rifle prototype. So it looks like this. We have the red dot followed by this skin effect on it. It looks pretty clean with it, and the damage is pretty decent. The accuracy is good. The fire rate's very slow, but the effective range is crazy. But what I've realized, the velocity of this weapon is kind of a nuisance, so you have to get used to it. And then we're gonna use the PDL for the first time as well. The gun knife, Phil Surrett, frag grenades, SR Surrett, which is self-revive kit pretty much, the Yautja Bane perk, and quick release as well, which I feel like will work really well with this build, and also the specialization of Overwatch, which will give us increased damage when firing from a height advantage. So a very good build overall. I think this is going to do quite a bit of damage and has a lot of potential. We've played this character in the past with a different build on our live stream. If you haven't seen that live stream, there'll be a link to that live stream video in the description below, and also hopefully key on top. So make sure to click on that to watch our 2-hour live stream. It was like 3 hours. I don't know how long it went for. It was a birthday live stream, and I want to thank you mates for saying all happy birthday. That was an insane live stream and so much fun to do so. We may do other live streams in the future. We'll play other games and Predator Hunter Grounds on the channel in those live streams because I feel like it was really fun to do on YouTube. So we'll keep that going for sure. So now let's jump into a match as the OWLF operative and destroy some predators. Let's get into it. So we're jumping into the map Overgrowth as the OWLF operative. I'm pretty sure I said that right. I know, it's a really weird thing to say constantly, but there we go. OWLF operative for the fire team, the free character for the update, and it's crazy. We're using a plasma rifle right over there, and also the PDL on this map. Should be very fun. What Predator are we versing? We are versing an Alpha Predator as well. Should be very interesting to see what actually occurs. I love that outfit though. It's so unique. So let's load in. So we've got a plasma rifle over here. You can still mud up as this character, so it's still possible to mud up, which I'm pretty sure they'll make you completely invisible if you do mud up with this as well. But this is a plasma rifle. If you shoot the gun itself, it's very slow in the projectiles. So that's something to keep in mind, but the reload animation is so unique. And alongside that, he has this ability here, being secondary. It only has 7 shots, so you have to keep that in mind. But if I do shoot it, say if I shoot one right over there, it's going to act as a motion detector if anyone does go past it. Can I pick this up? You sadly can't. So once the shot has been shot. But you can reload it if you get other gear items. That should give you ammo back, I'm pretty sure. If not, we'll find out as we go. Should be very interesting. And Alpha Predator is very scary to verse because they got huge movement speed and a lot of damage potential. Usually they're running the sickle as well. Give me this. Wait, I'm missing the stabs. Give me a stab. Oh my god, we got a headshot with the knife. Alright, I'll take that. We'll shoot this right over here just in case he runs past. Sure that, thank you. There's another one right over here. Shoot that too. Perfect. Reload. Not bad, not bad. Let's get some of this currency right over here. And you can also see these boxes here to get free loot. So keep that in mind. Just watch out for barrels when you end up stabbing those barrels. You don't want to die from it. Is there currency here? No. And there's medkit, maybe? No, no medkits. Usually medkits spawn in there. Shoot one over here in case it goes to the top of this. Wait, we've already lost a team member. We had a team member get rushed. That is awful. So one of my team members got rushed early game because he was stuck in spawn. I'm pretty sure. We got shot by the AI, but it's alright. We will not die by it. I will not accept that. Let's finish off that part of the mission. Get ready. Maybe shoot the AI too. Light it. Headshot. And I see the character. Where's my motion detector? Do they have timers for the motion detectors?
see its camo.
Oh my god.
Oh, fuck. This bitch got a lot more complicated. Stay frosty, fire team.
See its camo.
It seems like this timer's on. But we are detecting him so we can see him from the wall. This is actually a really good ability. Because you're putting constant pressure on this guy.
Quick, shoot it.
Oh no. Self-revive kit, self-revive kit. Heal up. Gotta be careful of this. Reload again. It just sucks the barrels exploded. It's a smart excuser.
Right nearby. Looks like it's heavily armored. Mobile stations aren't gonna cut it. Place a transponder on it and hit it with a drone strike.
Okay, jump over here. Maybe not. Okay, I need to get on this. There's some lag at the same time. Where's this predator? It sucks that these have actual timers. For what reason, I'm not too sure. Well, I found him. We found him. To wait for our team, hopefully, to get a revive. Because we are the fire team. We can get constant revives. That's what it feels like every time. We hope it works out well here. It just sucks that we lost the play so early, so our pressure as the fire team just went away straight away. And see how many people don't know about their specializations? They have a support class and an assault class not using that added benefit of a specialization as well. Because people forget about it. It's not something that people really know about. I'm hoping this guy can get the respawn. We'll find out as we go. This guy's camping here. He's going for the respawn. He already activated it. Perfect. You got this. You got this. 3, 2, 1. Spawn. Perfect timing. Love it. Okay, so that was a very interesting fight. We pretty much got set into a trap and then got killed instantly because of it. So you have to be very careful. So the plasma rifle doesn't seem it does a lot of damage, even with Yaocha Bane and also Overwatch. So if I shoot from above. But I don't think it's going to do enough damage. I honestly don't think it will. So now we have to be very careful not to get caught. So we do have 135 HP, which is honestly 2 bow and arrows and I'm dead. Oh no. Come on, come on, come on, come on. That's death, that's death. That is death. I can't kill him. Get me out, get me out, get me out. Just run, just run. Come on. Tell me I can run away from this. I think I won't make it. I won't make it. Oh, I just made it. Perfect timing. So the nades, the frag grenades, do not forget them. They are so good in this game. Because they do so much damage, it's unbelievable. They've scaled them up to like 300% damage from before in the recent patches. And they are disgustingly good. If you can use grenades, make sure to do so. Because as you just seen there, as you just witnessed, easy kill. Put a couple grenades, followed up by your plasma rifle, and just chunk the predator down just like that. A very quick game indeed. Let's jump into our second match. So we're jumping again into another overgrowth map for another match. And it should be very fun. We're using the OWLF operative. Sadly, the class reset itself, so I have to use one of my older classes because we jumped into the game straight away. So I'm using one of my older classes that I use on live stream, but still with the same character, the same weapon. We don't have the PDL. Instead, we have a more of a tracker-orientated build, which will allow me to spot the predator and do increased damage to that predator by spotting it. So that's the build for it. And we have the 4 times in it instead of the red dot. So this will work out. This will work out. We'll make sure of it. Let's mud up and try and get into this. Because it's a very interesting character, but the problem I always have with Fireteam DLCs, they're very cool for a small amount of time. They always end up gravitating to a couple of classes. Like, if you enjoy a class like Support, Scout, use them, because it's the same thing as using a Fireteam DLC. There isn't too much of a difference, and it doesn't really change the gameplay that much, because they have passive amounts, or passive changes. So you can use any character, and it's always a blast, because it comes down to just your gameplay mechanics, and that's pretty much it, not the actual character itself. But more perk points, usage, and all that stuff, but that's other stuff. The majority of the characters are pretty much the same, in my opinion. Because there's no active component towards their kits, and it's all passive. And if it's passive, you don't really realize it as much. Let me kill this. There we go, perfect. Get that. Is that pink bricks in there? I saw pink bricks. Perfect. Give me that. Reload this. Yeah, we saw that. Perfect for us. Perfect. We destroy these just because this is going to be a big camp most likely. We're going to pick up everything that we need at the same time. Happy with that. Watch out for this. That'll work too. The reload animation, man, I love it. It's so cool. It reminds me of like a plasma pistol from Halo. And that's so cool to see when it reloads like that. All the plasma submachine gun from Halo. Let's get this. Very nice. The more currency, the better. That's what I say. But you know me, mates, I love playing Prancer more than the fire team because I always have a blast. Like, the Arnold DLCs were just iconic, so it was just amazing to see. This DLC, I don't know. I have mixed opinions about it. Try and make it work, though. Try and make it work. Where are they? Is he up there? I heard a bow and arrow for a second. Had to be up there. Had to be. See the velocity of the shots? They're very slow moving. So that's something to keep in mind. You need to lead your shots with this weapon just to make sure you land them. Or it won't work. Oh, I just healed up. I thought I had a frag grenade. EMP right there. What sucks about the EMP, they have to actually... Where is he? Oh, he was just there. I was hitting him. Got it. Got it. Perfect parries. Disgusting parries. And that's another win. Destroy this? Come on, man.
Take that, you ugly motherfucker.
Come on, come on.
Ordnance is hot.
No, I missed it. I missed it. I staggered just for a second. Hopefully my team didn't all die. Oh my god. That was hilarious. No, we didn't all die. Perfect. That is 2 predators down so darn quickly. And that time with just perfect gameplay mechanics. Parrying, blocking the right time. Easy games, man. Easy games. So the weapon is kind of interesting because it has a unique animation when it comes to the reload mechanics. But the damage, I don't think it's high. I don't think it's crazy damage. I don't think it's a universal weapon that every character should use as the fire team or every player should use when playing the fire team because it's not that great. It can be good for making sure you land your shots from a distance, but you have to lead those shots, and leading shots against a predator doesn't really work too well. The EMP mine's not that great. PDL secondary really good because you can get that information, it's good, but the downside is that it does time out, which I find that to be very annoying, that it times out after a couple of seconds. It should be pretty much infinite until someone shoots it down and you get the predator that destroys it. But sadly, that's not the case. So that's kind of a big nerf to that weapon. It's not that great in my opinion, but it can give you some information for a certain amount of time, but it won't give you any damage components. So that's something to keep in mind. But it may work with your tracker perk builds because if you're spotting him by your PDL, you may be getting that extra damage component through your tracker perk as well by increasing it and also using specialization that gives you damage towards spotting targets. So that works out pretty good too as well. And the OWLF operative, a very interesting character because his cosmetics look clean. I'm gonna give him that. His cosmetics look clean, but the gameplay mechanics are pretty much the same as every other character. I'm not experiencing too much of a difference. Obviously, it's always good to have good movement speed because it reminds me of Scout or even Dutch 1987, but there isn't too much after that because the gameplay mechanics aren't crazy active components. It's all passive, so they don't feel as unique as the first couple of characters, but it is alright. That's how it's going to happen, and I'm guessing that's going to be one of the Fire Team DLCs that we have now. We'll most likely have another Fire Team DLC in the future because it's been kind of hinted. I'll talk about that in the future as well. But mates, as always, tell me your opinions and thoughts in the comment section down below. Do you think I destroyed those 2 predators pretty darn quickly? Because I feel like I did. It was just some easy games. But tell me your opinions and thoughts in the comment section down below. And as always, it is a pleasure to have you guys on the channel as we go through this. And I'll catch you mates next time. Bye.